have you ever caught yourself thinking, I'm just not good enough? I'll never be able to figure this out. I'll never be able to do this. Maybe this is just the way my life is meant to be. This is what I deserve. Because I'm useless, I'm just not worth it. Well, these thoughts don't come from truth. They come from old stories you've been telling yourself all the time. Stories which were written out of fear, by past experiences, or by voices that were never really yours to begin with. Now, here's the empowering news. You can actually rewrite your own narrative. Yes, you can rewrite the entire story, the entire inner narrative of yours. You can move from limitation to limitless possibilities in your life. And today I'll show you exactly how. Hi, and welcome back to another episode of the Flight to Fulfillment podcast. I'm your host, Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach and the founder of the Freedom Divas Hub. And today's conversation is so close to my heart. You know why? Because it's about something that silently shapes our reality for all of us. The stories we tell ourselves. Well, if you're ready to move beyond the limits of your old narrative, and if you're ready to create a new narrative for yourself, if you're willing to start writing a story filled with hope, confidence, and possibility for yourself, this episode is just for you. So let's dive straight in. Now, why does our inner narrative shape our reality? We all have an internal dialogue running in the background of our lives. Okay, and often without us even realizing it, we are actually living by outdated beliefs. Those beliefs no longer reflect who we are in the present scenario or who we want to become. They've just been there with us from the past. So when your inner narrative is filled with limitations, it will sound something like, you're too old to start over. You'll keep telling yourself this. I'm too old to start over. Okay? People like me don't succeed. I always mess things up. I'm useless. But when you start rewriting this narrative of yours, it will sound so beautiful, so empowering, because it will sound something like, okay, it's never too late to create a new chapter. Of course, I'm worthy of all my success and happiness I desire. Every mistake I have made has actually made me a stronger person. You know what? Your thoughts are your script. Yes, you are writing your own screenplay. You are writing your own dialogues. It's your novel. You're the author. Remember that. Your actions are those path-breaking performance, as they say. Your life is the stage. So change the script and change the story. These are 5 powerful ways you can rewrite your inner narrative. Firstly, identify the old story that's running the show till now. Now, before you can change the script, you have to recognize it. You have to know the script, right? So ask yourself, what are the limiting beliefs? Okay, what are the limiting phrases you catch yourself thinking or saying the most? And we all have this habit, things we keep saying without even realizing the repercussion. Awareness is the first and foremost powerful step. Number 2, ask yourself a question where this story has come from, where these limiting beliefs have come from, whether they are from your childhood, something you heard, or, the way you've grown up, the environment you've grown up has given you this belief system, the society you are in, the family you belong to, your traditions, the family customs, the family belief systems. Are you carrying on with those belief systems? Where is the story of yours coming from? They can actually come from family patterns, cultural conditioning, your own past failures. Sometimes when you fail in the past, you start believing things. Has the story come from there? Negative experiences of yours. Ask yourself, whose voice is this really? Do I still choose to believe this? Just because you were believing this in the past does not, mean that you have to believe it in the present. So ask yourself, This helps you detach your identity from inherited limitations. Number 3, replace the old script with empowering truths. So once you identify the old beliefs, your limiting beliefs, create new affirmations for yourself. And it's very simple. You just have to write down those belief systems, and opposite to those, write down the opposite, the positive opposite. And let those be your affirmations you will start doing from now on. Okay? Speak your new narrative loudly every morning until it feels like it's yours. It comes out naturally. Initially when you will start this affirmation journey, you'll find yourself, kind of asking yourself, cross-questioning yourself that, okay, am I doing the right thing? Really, something like this works? You'll doubt. But once you start saying those affirmations without fail every day of your life, loud and clear, they will become your identity. Even your subconscious mind will start believing those things. So do this. Number 4, celebrate evidence that supports this new story of yours. Okay. Now your brain is wired to seek evidence all the time. Okay. To match your beliefs. So intentionally look for small wins. Look for those tiny proofs of your growth. And your affirmations, like I said, so that your subconscious mind, your brain, will start believing all this. So keep asking yourself off and on, okay? Where did I show up differently? What action proves my new narrative is true? Do some research on this. Deep diving. Okay? You are creating a new narrative, so keep looking out for those small evidences, small proofs that your narrative is true. Celebrating the tiniest of shifts can build unstoppable momentum for you. Number 5, surround yourself with people with voices that reinforce your possibilities. Okay? Environment matters, society matters, yes. So surround yourself with people who believe in your growth. Read books that empower you. Listen to podcasts that uplift you. Attend webinars that motivate you. Curate your inner circle and curate your content to reflect the life you're building for yourself, not the one you've left behind or you're leaving behind. So your past may have shaped your old narrative, but your present choices will shape your future story. Remember that. You are not bound by who you used to be. You are not trapped by the voice of your fears. You are the author of your story and you're writing the next chapter the way you want to. Okay, so choose wisely. Well, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you resonated with me, like, comment, share, and subscribe to my podcast. And I'll quickly see you in my next podcast very soon. Till then, this is me, Ratika Seth, your life enhancement coach, signing off for now, but telling you, if you've been stuck in a loop of old limiting beliefs, let today be your awakening. Pick up the pen, rewrite your story, and let the story be filled with power, passion, and limitless possibility. I'll see you soon next time. Bye-bye.